It took 1 year to search, taste, select, collect and ship to Berlin more than 20 different Pu'er, and he chose them all. Hi guys, this is Gabriele from nannuoshan, and today I have the pleasure to be with Joe.
Hi guys.
You know that at nannuoshan we share the pleasure of drinking and discovering genuine farm tea, and for one time you don't have to thank just nannuoshan and the rest of the nannuoshan partner teams, but you have to thank Joe for all the Pu'er that will come to your way very soon. But let's step back and start over again, Joe. So first of all, who is Joe? Joe, who are you? What brings you to tea? How do we know each other? What can you tell us?
I've been drinking tea since I was a teenager. I had a passion for tea, and then somewhere I stumbled upon the tea forum, the German tea forum, where we get to know each other around 2000,
right?
Yeah.
We will put the link in the description below if you guys want to have a look.
It must have been 2014 or 2015. And yeah, it's a pleasure to have you finally back after 2 years in America.
I know, well, it has been a while. I was used to come out over in this garden and taste and drink tea with Joe and all our tea friends quite often. But now we had a break of 2 years, so I'm back. Not for long, but I'm back.
Yeah.
And well, I have to say that Joe has been drinking Pu'er for about 10 years, and I would say at a certain level. Joe, how many Pu'ers did you drink in your life?
Whoa, I don't know.
Make a guess.
I mean, at home I have probably a stake of about, I don't know, something between 50 and 100 kilograms, I guess, over the years I collected. And I was lucky that I got to know people like you and other tea traders in local people where I met often on a weekly basis over years, and I learned much, and I had so many opportunities to taste great Pu'er and been with traders over years who in selection processes that they did.
And that's the selection process where we decided to have Joe with us. Basically, for once I thought it won't be me selecting the Pu'er. We made a very initial selection. Actually, it took 1 year. 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year ago we made an initial selection, and out of this selection we pre-selected, I think, something like 50 teas, and we've sent them over to Joe's house. And it took several months for Joe to taste them all multiple times. We can see here your tea notes, actually, Joe.
This is actually only a part of the notes.
That's only part of the notes, so there's different lists with different ranking and so on. And at the very end, you came up with about 20-ish different Pu'er that then we have to collect from different places in China, put all together in, it was in Zhengzhou, and then from there ship them over to Berlin, where they arrived just last weekend. So it will take a little while until they will come online. But Joe, we have the pleasure today to drink one. And you told me you want to drink this one here, right?
Yeah, because...
Is that one?
Yeah, it's the right one. It's 2017, I guess.
2017, let's see here in the list, what is that about? Which one it was? It is that one? No.
No, that's one that didn't make it. That one, on paper, that one is like 500 years Gushu and such, but it wouldn't not have
it didn't
lived
pass. It didn't pass Joe criteria.
Yeah. This is much better.
You have it?
This must be one of. Yeah, I think this is the
Su Xin.
Yeah. Su Xin.
So this is okay. 300. You can open and break it up. I mean, I have to say that the wrap, I don't like it that much. There are much more fancier one.
Yeah.
But I mean, what matters is the taste.
Yeah,
right?
it's simple. I think simple is also good.
That's true. So it is Su Xin. It is 357 gram cake from Menku in Linzan. It's a Gushu tea. It has been dry stored in Zhengzhou, so in Zhengzhou is halfway, you can say, between Shanghai and Beijing. So relatively warm in summer and cold in winter.
And this
definitely
is
dry storage. And it was the first time that you had such a storage, right?
I'm used to more less humid storage.
Okay.
I mean, this is
we have to use this, Joe.
Yeah, we use it again. I just put it aside. This is a big topic to talk about, the storage, because many of the teas, I showed it to the camera already.
You did already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many of the teas in China, which have a natural subtropical storage, such as Guangdong, they are sometimes available at a much lower price, and it is because the integrity of the taste gets lost and it's less sought than drier stored pu'er. Today in Guangdong, in Guangzhou, most people don't store naturally for reselling.
Okay.
They all got now into drier, and what we can get from the internet on that very humid stored tea is less sought.
So do you prefer dry?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's break this.
I've tasted many teas of different storage types, and to me they all in a very humid condition. I break here just to tell a whole thing, not only just the leaves on this side, but
so he wants basically to taste the leaf of both sides and the one
and
in the
inside
middle,
also,
so that you have the whole taste, if you want. Yeah, because of course the inside of the cake ages in different way. It is relatively dark for being just 4 years old.
Yeah, and sometimes in the inside it's not the identical leaves, but here I think it's
very consistent.
Yeah, it's really consistent. Yeah.
And anyway, it is from Linzang, and my experience is that it's happened often. Then tea from Linzang are a bit darker than from Sichuanbanna.
So I think that's good.
Shall I put back in?
Yep. Later, some more people come to the tea session.
Oh yeah,
well,
we have some tea to drink, so
yeah.
Because I mean, I will travel then directly to the US, and I took not all the cakes that you have selected, most of them, because I will do more and more videos, and actually I also want to taste the tea, because you have tasted them all. I did not.
Yeah, it was also a bit of a difficult situation with the US, and
it was
your
difficult,
work,
but I have to
that.
say I'm very happy that finally we managed to involve Joe in nannuoshan a tiny bit. And it's more than a tiny bit, because you're influencing basically our Pu'er selection.
Yeah,
and
it's fun.
you know, you guys know that I like to involve friends in nannuoshan. You know Matthias, you know Elsa, Benjamin, and yeah, now it's Joe time.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Okay. He likes a very soft steep. I don't let it steep like usually.
Yeah, I'm okay for Joe style today.
No. This is. I mean, when you steep a quicker time, you get. Yeah, let's taste. Let's smell. Oh, actually, the taste of this is great. Let the smell. I'm not so used to talk in English on tea matters.
Here you go.
Thanks.
So, Su Xin.
Yeah. It has a, for me, in the nose, much fruit.
Very light.
Flour. And some...
light is well, it's just the first steep. It's very light, even still watery. Not bitter at all, tiny sweetness. And as you say, a bit of floral and a bit of fruity, actually. And
that, in German we say Flieder.
I even don't know how to translate that.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's like some very white blooms on a tree.
Okay. Yeah. So he's a flower.
Yeah. It's flowery, bloomy, but to me.
Is that Juni?
This is Yixing. Yeah, it's good. You can see here. You can do with this pot. You can do the cliffhanger. I can do it more than...
Oh wow, okay.
Even more. No, it's still no problem. Even more, it holds. Yeah, now it would hurt. Yeah, but this is really good workmanship. Yeah. Oh, I've still got a little. Well, what you probably don't know is...
So tell me, Joe, how you've got 50 teas. I didn't give you basically any direction, right? So Joe, make a selection. How did you approach that?
At the beginning, we were talking together about... We had at the beginning, a list of more. And then we selected about, I don't know how many we selected, many for sampling.
I think you have got more than 40.
Yeah, it could be. I don't really know even. And then, I did not go through like it is used to go through at the tasting, like one tea after another, because I wanted to dedicate really a whole day for one tea.
That's why it took that long.
Yeah, and in Pu'er, it's also a matter of how it. Not only it's a matter of taste; it's a matter of what it does to your body. Yeah, feeling and that what they say, chi, and so, and for this reason, I dedicated day after day to taste this and that, and then I taste hands and forth, because there were a few similar teas, but one had strength on that matter and one on that matter, and for me this tea is excellent for beginner who want to taste really something really nice, and in other regions this would be so expensive because it's not so bitter. It's on the low bitter side. Yeah, but we stepped a bit short. But it's on the low bitter side, and it has all the things that the Gushu Pu'er loves. I mean, it has that typical aroma and that feeling that you get from Gushu. It's like it settles on your whole tongue and on the cheek,
cheeks.
On the cheek, and it's like, to me it's a real complete tea, and on that price, because especially for the German market, I did the price quality ratio. I did way go up on that matter, because most tea friends that I know from Germany, and also other Swiss Austrian people, the most of them, they are really looking on the cost of the tea.
Well, beginners don't want to spend too much money.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's the start. So but when we speak about money, let's check. I mean, I don't have yet the prices because I've still just arrived. Still have to do all the calculation. But at that time, a year ago, I gave Joe some direction where the price could be. And for this one, we had for the whole cake 145 euro.
Yeah.
So I cannot promise you this will be the final price. By the time you watch this video, I even don't know if this cake will be online, because it takes some time to do the product description and so on. But whenever it is done, we will put the link in the description below. It will be somewhat around that price. And so what do you consider 145, so 150 euros for a 350 gram Bing Cha? For you, well, it's Gushu, so it's a kind of relatively cheap tea, right? It's affordable.
Yeah, this is a big topic. I mean, this is not the beginner tea par excellence, I would say, because this is one of the most expensive on the whole selection. We have many of the teas are around 80-90 bucks per Bing Cha, and for this I really I also compared with one of the strongest competitors of all tea traders, directly from China, with the selection from Scott, which I personally know many
sourcing.
teas. And the big point is now many people avoid to really compare the teas with Scott, because he has many advantages. He has the directing from there, but you also have disadvantages like the more expensive shipping from China, like the incredible troubles that I hear since years from German tea friends. They have to only not even half of the orders get through, and they have so many troubles.
Because
they have
of the customs.
and they have to drive to the customs sometimes for an hour. You would not believe it. And then
well, Germany is particularly bad with respect to that. So certainly having a shop in China has advantages and disadvantages. But it's good, I think, that Joe of course doesn't buy tea only from nannuoshan, so you have the experience of a wide range
many.
of different.
I
and
know
so
many.
that's also an advantage for the selection, of course. And if I look, Joe, here at the prices, just to give an idea of which range we have a few cakes, as you say, starting from probably about 70. But for example, this one is 70 euros, but is a 250 gram, and they go up. We have here a 300. We have even cake for more than 600.
But
so there is a wide range. But indeed, 140, 150 would be, as you said, maybe is a beginner gushu, but it's not a beginner tea. For a gushu is a good price.
Gushu is not really. Gushu has the advantage for a beginner that it is less bitter usually, when it's not wild tea, but I would still say Gushu is not the typical beginner tea. Gushu teas like this is for more advanced people. But what I wanted to compare is we have here a Gushu-shan, and it's around $80 or so. And the funny thing is, I know the tea from Gushu-shan from Scott, and the point is now they are equal on price matter, and they are about as good, both, if not even the one from nannuoshan is even probably better, and that combined with the much faster and much less complicated shipping, and even cheaper shipping. If you get 4 cakes
maybe Joe should open a shop.
No. the tea is just a hobby. But the good thing is when you order 4 cakes from Scott, you pay about $25 when you order in Germany for 4 cakes. What 10 euros
for the shipment or for what?
To Europe you pay about $25 or so for sure. What would you pay in Germany for the shipment?
Oh, in Germany it's for free.
For 4?
For free.
4 cakes is totally free.
The shipment? The shipment is for free within Germany, and actually we ship even everywhere in the world for about usually €5 for the for the small package. If you buy 4 cakes, it's more than 1 kilo then, and it costs a bit more. But usually shipment doesn't make a big role.
That's great. That's a big advantage, and that it's faster and that it's so less. What I heard so many times from people. I could tell stories you would not believe it. But so many orders get sent back. It's also from umweltökologisch
it's not ecologic. It's not a green approach.
It gets sent from China to Germany, and from Germany from the customs back to China, and then the trader sends it again back to Germany, and this happens often. You would not believe it. It's crazy. You can. This is not real Gong Fu Cha. What we do? We do a shared Gong Fu Cha table.
We do share Gong Fu Cha. We share everything, not only the tea, also the steeping.
And I have seen him naked as we were swimming once.
Really?
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
No. We've been swimming at the Tea Friend also.
Now, I remember now.
In early con.
I remember.
No, that's great.
No, was early by your friend there by Fabio.
Yeah, this also, but there we were naked. No, it's just fun.
We did.
No, sure.
For those that are not in the German region, kind of free body culture is kind of common down here. So.
No, it's just fun.
But I don't remember Joe naked, and I'm okay with that.
No, I haven't been. But what wanted I to say? Again, you probably don't know that we have an ancient Swiss Pu'er culture, because once upon a time there were some
ancient Swiss Pu'er culture.
There were some really lazy people from Yunnan. They thought they might find another way to Lhasa up there, and they finally ended somewhere in the Swiss Alps, and then they used to cut the Pu'er with such a thing. Yeah, you could imagine. You could imagine. I mean, I take the chunk ties.
Oh, that's an expensive one.
Yeah, we cut it for the camera. No, we don't.
No, we don't cut that. But this would be also a nice one to try, actually. But maybe
it's good.
Yeah, we have to leave it. We have to leave it for another video, actually.
Yeah.
But okay, so you said one thing I want to mention, actually. At a certain point in time, Joe told me, you know what, Gabriele, I like the idea of für lieb aber von, which means something like for lovers of. So he found that actually, you know, in your selection, there were so many different type of tastes. Then he thought, let's just give a mark to each tea. For example, what would be a mark for this one?
Yeah, well, this is for the young Gushu lovers.
I mean, for the young Gushu lovers.
Yeah, sure.
But
I mean,
for the lovers of young Shu. For the lovers of young Shu. Okay.
Young Gushu. Yeah.
Gushu, yes.
I mean, and also for people who have a bit more money on the side and who could afford a tea like this. Then, I mean, there are some people who, tea friends of mine, where money doesn't matter. I mean, but
also for Joe when it's about tea, money doesn't matter much.
I have now so much. I don't need
But
more.
you said also something like you found the Pu'er, and you would say, for example, in this far, for lover of young Gushu. Then you have also for lover of bitter Pu'er. For lover of what we had.
We have
smoky.
That smoky tobacco note. There we have really strong ones.
So we will try to give that in the description of the product, so that you can have in one statement an idea of the taste direction. And if those of you that are not so familiar with shampoo would like to find out the nuances and the different spectrum of taste, then you can really choose different type of Pu'er based on that specific statement that we will put in the description.
Yeah, it makes it simpler for people to try, because people, I mean, people cannot. I mean, most people don't buy 20, 30 samples. I mean, it's nice when you have already a direction. What
to expect?
What's the
power?
No,
I liked a lot that. Yeah.
This one is nice. You can drink it easily. You
and it's not getting bitter at all. It is a bit astringent now on the palate, but it's not bitter.
No, I mean for Pu'er, it's great.
Su Xin, it's very drinkable in a way. But we have to take care that.
It's
a bit windy now.
We are here on the hill. No, it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be
well, anyway, I think, Joe, we are close to the end. I hope you have enjoyed this introduction to Joe, to our new Pu'er selection from the new Pu'er project. Those tea will get online over and over the next month. If you have enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it so. We will see you at the next video, maybe, who knows, another one with Joe as well. Bye guys.
Have a good time.
Hi guys, this is Turtle again. On the next morning, and while Gabriele shows you some behind the scene pictures which I've taken yesterday, I wanted to add some comparisons which I forgot yesterday while we were having fun. And I wanted to compare a little bit to the wine world. Also regarding the Su Xin Gushu which we drank. Because at the beginning, many people who got a little bit more into wine, they tend to value wines that are full on all scales. Like that are like concentrated and thick and fruity and sweet and tannins and all on full scales. And it's a bit similar with many Pu'er drinkers at the beginning, not right at the beginning but soon after, because I want to say it like this: in the tea production, you can focus that you bring out these values in the leaves, and in Hunan Heija is in my side very often a bit produced on the sweetness to pronounce the sweetness, and then there's some maltiness, and it's not really interesting. And when you're lucky, you get some mineral notes. Then it eventually gets a little bit interesting, a bit more complex. But people who are more experienced in the wine world, when I switch back to the wine world, they tend to value they begin to value a thing which is like more structure at less weight. It's just like a much higher art form in wine, but also in tea. Um, it's more like it's more like an athlete compared to a bodybuilder. I mean, I mean, oh man, I mean, a little bit superficial people, they tend to, oh wow, this and that bodybuilder, but so much. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, um, but you may get the point, because with sweetness, um, in either way, either it's pronounced in the production or it's put in, even by sugar. Things taste on some in some way better. But to me, it's just some kind of illusion. I mean, yeah, people with experience, they like to go beyond that, and it's just like body without weight.